Number 13. Resetting and restarting 50 minutes. Now it is time to close our eyes and center our mind. We keep the back straight at all times. Even we sit with the back support on a chair. If we bend a little to relax better, but keep the bones of the back in straight line, we shall not bend the bones of the back. We may breathe slowly, deeply in, initially to relax. It will take a little while until the feeling of the body begin to unwind. When we breathe in, we feel more relaxed, and then when we breathe out, we feel more released. Breathe in the fresh air and breathe out the stale or the used air. When we leave the body idle for a little while after, the mind will become idle together. But sometimes we relax a bit too much, then we lose the awareness of being awake. In this meditation session, we will practice to gain a good balance of being awake or the concentration and being relaxed. Sometimes or most of the time, we have one side too much, another side too little. But if we notice the balance of the two, we later improve the qualities. Now let's breathe this time in order to land upon the body center. Breathe and we follow that. The awareness of the mind will make an inward journey together with the deep breath, past the throat, past the lungs, vertically down into the body center. It is inside, in the middle of the abdomen. Now we may repeat. We allow the awareness of the mind come in together with the breath. The end of the breath, the deepest moment, would be in the middle of the abdomen. Each deep breath will allow the awareness of the mind touch the center space in the abdomen. After a few repeats, the mind will begin to make friends with the center space. Then wait a little more until the mind feels at home. At home with the center. When the mind is at home, the mind will feel at home. And the quality of relaxation would be really soft. It is a beginning of inner peace. By now, some of us may begin to gain a good balance between the focus and the relaxation. The focus is like to feel that the mind is awake. And then the mind is aware of the body center naturally. On the side of relaxation, it means the mind is so well relaxed to the level that nothing needs to be done. To be aware of the body center, it is much like the way we breathe. When we breathe, we do so naturally. And when the mind centers itself inside, in the middle here, it does so naturally. Let the manner of our soft focus be natural. Now we should have the both qualities in good balance. The mind is awake and aware of being at the center naturally. The whole of our beings, both body and mind, are very well relaxed. The awareness or the focus is not too strong, not too much. The level of relaxation is not too much. So we have two qualities combined in good balance. Now in the coming pause of silence, we shall keep a very good balance of the two. Let us continue to do so for a while until I call you. It is always a good habit to have a self-review or audit. It is to check the balance. The balance is not of the figures, but it is the optimal balance between the concentration or awareness and relaxation. If we are sure we have quite a good balance of them, we continue to remain quiet, still, soft in the body center for the upcoming peace energy to arise. But if we have too much focus, some stress between the eyebrows, or if we have too much relaxation, we fall asleep. What to do? We call it, we shall restart. Before restarting, it is like we need to reset, because if we continue to repeat the wrong manner, the wrong quality, it is difficult to get peace energy. So we only do the right thing by resetting, and then we restart. If we have a little too much stress, we may open our eyes in order to restart. Or if we fall asleep, we may open our eyes in order to restart. Then begin to observe the balance. We may breathe as if we begin again, but this time it will take much less time for the mind to check in at the center again. Some of us may feel right away that the mind appears to be here in the body center at no time. What we do is to maintain, to keep the good balance between the awareness and being relaxed. Now we only feel the awareness of the mind right in here with good relaxation. Once we do it right, we keep doing it right for an extended duration of time, until such time we could feel the vibration of peace energy coming in little by little. Now I will leave all of you doing it right for the right time. Let's stay quietly enjoying our own quiet business together. Some of us may feel the stream of peace energy vibrating at the center. Some of us may feel that the peace energy expands. It is expanding like ripples, like we drop a pebble onto a still lake, waving out a series of ripples. But some, just for some, may feel an explosion of the peace energy to everywhere, bursting out into a bigger spherical balloon, like energy expansion is in the form of a bigger sphere. However, we just let it be. To let it be is to keep balance, that we do not make any effort to control this natural process of radiation. It should be natural. So however that is happening, soft, mild, strong, atomic, we keep our still state of the mind in the body center only, like forever. Now we only check ourselves if we are really in a good balance. No force. The way to allow meditation experience continue to grow naturally is to be aware of its happening. To be aware has nothing to do with the control. To be aware is to let that be. Whatever is happening, whenever it is coming, however form, however strong it is, all of them we let that be. Just be aware of its natural happening, as long as we don't lose the center. Then we hang on to the center. The mind keeps attending to the center at all times. Now let us be in the center of our energy sphere. It is a private, belonging to each individual, the sphere of energy. It is also the sphere of protection from the negative energy to come closer to our lives. We should be like floating in the center, in the core center of our own energy spheres. We feel so peaceful in here. If we want to have our sphere bigger, we touch the center and the energy will radiate bigger. We may expand it further to clean, to wipe away the negativities. We can convert the negative to become positive through this pure energy expansion. We may expand it further until we feel it can go like endlessly, no limit, no boundary. It is an infinite motion, but at the core center, epic center, where the mind always is. This is where the energy is extremely strong. Let all of us enjoy being in the center, absorbing the pure peace energy as much as we wish. we confirm the mind being right here in the center amid this abundant volume of peace energy. Before we come out to the physical world, we only slowly feel the 5 physical senses. We may hear the noise outside, which has been muted during meditation. We may feel the temperature surrounding our skins. We may wet our lips to feel saliva. We may breathe warm wind to feed our bodies. We may slowly move our tiny fingers before we finally open our eyes. Upon the opening up, the sense of being in the middle of the energy sphere is still strong and valid, and we have a very good balance of the awareness of the focus and the relaxation of our own beings. Maintain this sense of energy and balance throughout the day.